Hi, everybody. Welcome to my show, Angel Guidance by Lisa. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm here in the Midwest in the Kansas City region where it is very chilly. The wind chill feels like 0 degrees. So hope you're staying cozy and warm wherever you are in the world. And I am here today to introduce myself. I am a psychic. I am an evidential medium and a Reiki healer. So most of the time in my sessions, when I work with people privately, one-on-one, either in person or online, I also help them heal. And so from now on, not only will I be giving readings on my show, I will also be adding a healing component to each reading, should that be acceptable to the callers. Healing is so important. It's one thing to receive information and to allow me to channel intuitive guidance for you or channel your loved ones. It's another thing to take that information and internalize it and help it meld into your energy field. And when we do healing work, meaning when we allow our energetic body to receive, to align, to actually allow this new idea to come into it and assimilate, that's when we actually start to make changes in our lives. That's when we see results in the physical world. So healing is a very important component for anybody. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has something to work on, whether it be emotional, mental, spiritual, or physical. I just had a beautiful session today with someone who's a listener here on the A1R network. She contacted me after a reading she had with me as a caller. And, you know, we not only talked to her loved ones in spirit, but we also did some healing work with her. And she found it to be so valuable and such a peaceful, uplifting experience. And she had never experienced Reiki before or any kind of energy healing. And she was kind of unsure how it was going to go. And you know what? I didn't have to convince her of a thing. All she had to do was receive the healing. Even though I was not in person with her, she was able to receive the healing and feel uplifted, at peace, and tranquil, because she had had some issues feeling that way. And you know what? I just love to be able to help people in that manner. So that being said, I am ready for my first caller. Whenever anybody's ready to join me online, here I am. First caller. Well, you know what? I'm going to draw a card for the general group while I'm waiting for my caller to queue up. And this will be a card just for everyone who's listening right now, even on the replay, of something you can work on as far as manifesting goes. So with manifesting, that means calling into reality what you want to have in life, what you want to see in the physical. And sometimes our beliefs hold us back. So I'm going to draw a card. This is something you can work on today in terms of manifesting. And this is my manifesting deck by Doreen Virtue. She's a very prolific author and healer. So something you could work on for manifesting today is all about clearing your debts. So, okay, we say clearing our debts. Well, automatically we assume that means clearing credit card debt or some kind of banking debt that we owe. And that is true. That is something to clear a debt. That helps us energetically to pay those things down. But it's also about clearing emotional debts. So if you feel like you owe someone something emotionally, like someone did something for you and you feel like you kind of owe them, why don't you try to pay them back? Why don't you actually make an effort to extend something in kind to them? Even if it's not a money debt, pay them back emotionally, pay them back with a favor, pay them back with a nice deed towards what they need. And you will see that your life starts to balance out. When we end up on the receiving side of people doing nice things for us and we don't give back to them, we will start to notice actually that we call lack into our lives. We call limitation into our lives because life is all about balance. So we need to give back what we are receiving. So something else you can work on today for manifesting is work on seeing things positively and no more complaining. So when we complain, what we're really doing is we're calling in our status as a victim. So when we're a victim, we're saying to the universe, I'm not getting what I want out of life. It's somebody else's fault. And I really need to have something good happen to me. So what are you going to do for me, universe? Well, that's not how the universe works. This is how the universe works. You say you're a victim, the universe is going to respond in kind and give you more reasons to be a victim. Yes, your energy, what you give out in the universe, is going to call in more reasons for you to be a victim. Okay, let me see. Let's do one more card for manifesting this week and what you can do for yourself. This is great. So once you work on removing yourself as a victim in your story of life and giving back to others as they give to you, guess what? You will have a windfall of abundance. Isn't that good news? So an increase in abundance is coming your way. It is arriving in many forms. So it may be more than just a big check or a bag of gold. It may be arriving in a form you don't expect. So be open to receiving anything that would be abundant and know that this comes as a means to support you in your life's purpose. Do you know when you start feeling abundant? When you start being called to give what you do best. So if you're really good at caretaking with people, if you're really good at giving your heart and your mind and your ear to others, do more of that. As you do more of that, you may be called into a situation where you will be rewarded for doing that. That's kind of how it worked for me. As I started out in my work as a healer, when I was just a teenager, I would be in conversations with people and they would tell me that you are so easy to listen to. You're easy to talk to. There are just things I can tell you that I would tell no one else. So in that circumstance, I was just giving of myself with something that I normally do, which is listen well, and people kept coming to me and sharing their problems. I was able to listen without judgment and hold space of healing and light for them. So by doing so, I was called into other circumstances where I was able to help people. And slowly but surely, I was called and offered opportunities to learn how to do spiritual healing, how to do energetic healing, how to help people in ways I never thought of. So you see, it's important to be open to any opportunities you may have to receive abundance. Abundance comes in many forms. So I just want to leave you with that. So no more complaining. Remove that status of victimhood. Clear your emotional debts and your physical ones if you can. And be ready for a windfall of abundance. It's coming. It's ready for you energetically. Okay, so I do have a caller. I have Aijel in Manchester, Georgia, and I welcome you to my show.
Yes.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
You okay?
Yes, ma'am, I'm okay.
Okay, great. Make sure you speak in your phone real clear for me, okay? So tell me, what
Okay.
can I do for you today? Are you there? Sure. So Igel's having a little technical difficulty with her phone, but we're going to get her back here in a minute. So I just want you to know that no matter what the circumstances are in life, like this right now, go with it, roll with it, lean into the circumstance. It doesn't really matter what's going on, it's how you react to it. How do you deal with life's little ruffles? How do you deal with things that happen unexpectedly? Do you react in an upset manner? Are you angry about things? Ask yourself, if you get angry about things, what does that tell yourself about you? What it tells me about you, if you get angry at small little things, is that you view yourself as a victim. You are only a victim if you allow yourself to be so. You can be in charge of how your life gets to go. And when you're in charge of how your life gets to go, you move through life with a flow and ease, and everything works out for your highest good. Are you there?
I'm sorry. I was trying to turn up my volume so I could hear you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So what can I help you with today?
I just need guidance. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm not enough, and sometimes I just feel so insecure.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to be right back. Need to turn my music down so I can hear you better. All right, I'm back. So tell me again, because our connection's kind of muffled. Just slowly and clearly tell me exactly what you want me to help you with, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I just want guidance, like, of my life. Like, I feel insecure, and sometimes I feel like I'm not enough. I feel like all my life I've been like a people pleaser, and people take my kindness for weakness. But I got to a point where I say to myself, and it just sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough in life.
You're not strong enough? Is that what you said? In life?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm not strong enough, and sometimes I just feel like I'm not doing enough. Like I'm not.
Okay.
Am I headed on the right path?
And so where do you want to focus this question? Are you on the right path for, did you say, just trying to clarify, in general or something specific?
In general, and is it possible for my love life as well?
Okay, so let me see. I'm going to draw a couple cards, and that's how I talk to my guidance as well. I do it through my mind and also through my cards. The cards don't actually give me the information, but it helps trigger information from my guides for you. Okay, so you're talking about your path and if you're on the right one. And you know what I want to tell you, first of all, we're always exactly where we need to be. All right. We're always exactly where we need to be because there are no accidents. All right. Do you believe that there are no accidents in the world?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you believe that you are guided by a higher power?
Yes.
Okay. So you know that in your heart, right? And if you know that in your heart, then you know you're on the right path. But sometimes it can feel a little unsure, unsteady. So let me see. The first card I drew is, okay, this is something that I want to talk to you about. Are you surrounding yourself with people that you trust?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're surrounding yourself with people you trust, then what they bring to you in your relationships it's information that you can move forward with. So you're not questioning what they're saying, you're taking it as love, like they give you information with love. Would you understand that? That they're not giving you fearful information, they're giving you loving advice. Would you say that's true?
Yes.
Okay. So some of this is your internal self doubting your path, doubting what you can do. And I have to tell you that you have in your future, you have in your path an emotionally fulfilling life surrounded by family and friends. Okay. So you already have some of that. You're going to pull more of that in. All right. I don't know if you have children, but it feels
No.
like, okay, when you do have children, it's going to be a really planned and wise um, effort. In other words, you're going to think about it. And when you have children, you're going to bring them into your life and you're going to be a wise parent. Okay? So, in order to move down that path, it's important to be with a partner who's going to meet you in those same expectations. So when you think about your future, when you think about a relationship with a person, do you have an idea of what you want to see?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think about that often, or is that just something that sort of floats in and out of your mind?
They kind of float like in and out.
Okay. So when we think that way, when we sort of have commit to something, meaning we think about it sometimes and sometimes we don't, we are telling the universe, telling our energy, sending the energy out that we're unsure about what we want. And so, do you know what happens then? We get unsure results back. So, what I want you to do is I want you to decide every single day how your life gets to be. All right? Do you ever do that? Do you ever think about how your life is going to go that day?
Yes, but like I have anxiety, so I constantly overthink everything.
Okay. So when you decide how your day gets to be, you're setting your intentions. All right? Have you heard of that word, intention?
Yes.
Okay. So intentions are really about you determining or shaping what the results are of your life. So every single day, I want you to set your intentions in the morning before you even get out of bed. Because you know what? You have all the tools you need to have a fulfilling, loving life with your family and your soon to be partner and friends. So I want you to call that in. I feel like sometimes you don't notice you have the power to do whatever you want. You doubt yourself. You don't need to doubt yourself. You're going to be phenomenal at attracting a partner that's going to support you and love you. Once you set your intentions, I want you to actually even write out a list, do it today, of what you want to see in a partner, in a relationship, okay? All the good points, what you want, all right? And I want you to make a list of what you don't want in a partner, all right? And I want you to look at that list after you write it out. Maybe do 5 in one column, 5 in another. And I want you to go over that list every single day. You can change it if you want. You can add or subtract from it. What this is going to do is it's going to send out to the universe what you want in life. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to get that back. You're going to get what you want. You need to trust yourself. You have so much to give to others, and you are in such a supportive environment right now that you are ready. It feels like you're a little baby bird ready to leave the nest, okay? And baby birds don't know they can fly until they jump out of that nest, all right? Like when the baby bird gets out of the nest, It just automatically spreads its wings and it flies. It doesn't know it can fly. That's what I'm getting for you. You know how to fly. You know how to grow stronger. You're ready for it. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Ajal, I'm just going to send you some healing love right now. I want you to receive it. I want you to just close your eyes, breathe in deeply, and know that this is healed and this is done, and your life is going to go in the direction you want it to go. I want you to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, okay? You're ready. All right. You have a beautiful day, okay, Ajal?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Lori in Duncan, Oklahoma. Are you ready, Lori?
I'm ready. If you're ready,
Awesome.
I'm ready.
Well, hi. What can I do for you today?
Well, I just want to know what my future is going to be. I guess my love life. I'm trying to move here permanently. How's that going to be looking? It's not as easy as one thinks it should be. I'm from Canada, but I'm also here visiting with like friends and family over the holidays, like Christmas, and still here. So I don't know what you can see or predict, or I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, so you're wanting to move permanently to the United States, to Oklahoma from Canada?
Yeah, if possible. Yeah. And then my love life, like, I don't know what's going on.
And your love life, so you don't know what's going on there. Are you interested in a person right now?
Well, they're kind of interested in me, but they don't seem to, like, I'm here, but okay, now come visit me, you know?
Right.
I don't know. Okay.
So on the right track as far as, okay, come visit you, meaning making that person come to see you?
Yeah, make the effort. I'm here, hours away.
Absolutely, that's the right approach for you. You need to have that person demonstrate to you exactly what they're made of, all right? Because you want someone with a backbone, right? You want someone who's going to come to you and demonstrate to you how important you are to them. And the only way you're going to see that is by their actions, right? We can't wish it or hope it's existence. We have to see it by their actions, right? So even if this person is not the exact match for you, which I'm not exactly sure this person is the right match for you, I feel like there's somebody else who, by the process of you moving, is going to show up, okay? Because what I'm feeling is this person that you are interested in now was kind of the catalyst to get you thinking about it. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that person is a tool for you. I don't mean a tool, but I mean is a tool for you, is a tool for you to get you moving. And that person did, right? You are here. You are, well, you're a little south of me. I'm in Kansas City, so I'm not that far away from you right now. Okay. Yeah. So I pulled a card for you, and let me just tell you, it's about not being deterred by challenges. Okay. So what it's telling me is to make sure that you communicate your feelings clearly and accurately. So whatever you have to say, lay it on the line. There's no wishy-washy here with this situation, with this person, or anything you're doing right now. That's the energy right now. What you need to understand is the ideas you have, and I'm not sure what you're working on to get yourself here other than, being attracted, but I feel like there's some things you want to do. Those ideas can be implemented. Okay?
Like work. I'm trying to get a job here, but you need that work visa. I'm trying to explain this to lawyers here. I cannot get a job. I have the money to start the process. I need that work visa to be here. It's a challenge.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay. You need the work visa. You're looking for work now, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I am.
Let's see.
I'm
How long is your work
I'm a
visa?
retired corrections and police officer from Canada, and I retired there. But that doesn't mean I can't move here because the weather is so much nicer, and I love the state of Oklahoma, and I love the people, and I want to be here. You know.
Okay. So do you have, I feel like or do you have 60 days? Because that's the number I'm coming up with. 60 days time. There's going to be a change.
Okay.
And I just pulled another card, and this one says it's time to go for your dreams. So all the energy is pointing to you doing this. And it says, do something that expands your horizons. So even if you think it's something that's above what you were qualified to do, go for it. Okay? If there's something that looks like it's a little beyond you, go for it. You'll be surprised at what the outcome would be. All right?
Okay. All right.
Does that sound like you could do that? Because it feels like there's just going to be something that's going to take off. And it's not going to be anything that you maybe even expect. Be open. Open to anything that comes through. All right?
Yeah.
Just go for it and allow it. Don't bring in any thoughts of negativity, any thoughts of limitation. And even put this person who brought you here in the first place, this idea of this person, just set that aside. You're really focusing on the energy of getting yourself here through work. So focus on that.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Listen, I have to go because I'm running out of time, actually. But if you want to chat, find me on Facebook. My name is Lisa Short. I'm in Lenexa, Kansas. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You have a beautiful day. All right, Lori?
Oh, you too. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. I just want to let you know I'm on Facebook. My name is Lisa Short. I'm in Lenexa, Kansas. You can find me there on my personal page. I'm also on my business page at Pure Love Energy. Find me there. You can also check me out on my website, pureloveenergy.com. I hope you all have a beautiful week. I'll see you next time, Tuesdays, 3 Central. Bye-bye.